devices. So we have an LED, for example, that can change color over there.
Yeah.
I have a motion detection system. That's this guy here.
Yeah.
I have a smoke detector and I have a little fan. They run, I mean, for the prototyping stuff, we're running when we on purpose using like different hardware components. That's Minoboard Max, that's Edison, and these are Arduino systems. The reason why we've picked up different systems is to show that IOTIVITY can run on really different devices. So they all run different versions of Linux. Arduino, it runs in the Arduino environment. And we're also running the same framework on this laptop. Now we have versions that can run on Windows, we have versions that can run on Android, so I could have picked up next time an Android tablet.
Yeah.
The only reason why I didn't pick up an Android tablet this time is because I needed a wired connection.
Okay.
And that's specific to Mobile World Congress where they don't like to have too many hotspots around. Okay. And Android with Ethernet that wouldn't fly very easily. But so that it shows it is very flexible from that perspective. So what I can do now with this, and really what IOTIVITY is there for, is to allow device-to-device communications, whereas as it stands today, most devices don't talk to each other. Why? Because they come from different vendors, and so they have their own way of talking, and typically it means that for if you need to talk to the device from vendor A, you need to have the application from vendor A. And same likewise for vendor B and for vendor C, and then these devices will never talk. And that kind of a barrier to implementing smart actions. Because that's really the holy grail of all of these connected devices, not necessarily that you can only switch on and off your light bulb because you have an app on your phone, but the real intelligence in the home comes from, okay, there is maybe a motion detection sensor and a light sensor in a room. Motion detection says somebody stepped into the room. Light sensor says it's actually bright because it's daylight outside and the window or the curtains are open. Okay. And so the gateway says, well, I don't think I need to turn the light on in these conditions. Okay. Likewise, if you just get back into the room at 10 p.m. and then the motion detection says, oh, there is someone, but oh, it's dark, or the curtains are closed, let me turn the light on. So I know you don't have to take any action. These become smart actions. Okay. And that's only enabled when these devices can talk to each other. Because perhaps motion and light will come from vendor A, again, in the light bulb, but will come from Philips and their vendor B in this case. So here I have a small app. Yeah. I use IOTIVITY, and I can just show that I can easily control these different devices. So I can not only gather data about devices. This is not just about getting sensor data. It's also about devices that can accept actions. Okay. So for example, if I set it to green here, but I move my hand over here, the motion detection says, oh, I detected something, and the gateway says, oh, whenever the motion detection triggers an event, I'll switch the LED back to blue. Okay. It's an example. It doesn't really mean anything in real life, but it shows that there is interaction. Yeah. Like a more meaningful example could be, I have a smoke detector, I have a fan. How about if I have a gas leak in the kitchen and both of them are in the kitchen? So smoke is detected, the gateway turns the fan on automatically because it knows it has a fan. Okay. And it says, I mean, it's smoke or gas leak, both examples are valid, but basically it says, okay, let me just try to get rid of that stuff. As soon as the gas density measured goes back to normal, the gateway says, okay, I can stop the fan, I'm okay, it's cleared up. Okay. And again, only possible once you have devices that can talk to each other, or at least they can easily talk to a central point.
So is Tizen used for all of that? Is Tizen used as a mechanism for all of these devices to speak to each other?
The real mechanism that we use is IOTIVITY here. Okay. Now we use Tizen as the base OS for the gateway. Okay. And obviously some of these connected devices could be Tizen. When you have seen many of those devices over there, they're not yet OIC enabled, and it's not a decision not to do it. It's just because OIC is starting now. Okay. The first version of these specifications, they're not available yet, which means devices today cannot implement that because it doesn't exist. Okay. But over time, we expect that Tizen devices, them being like smart TVs or like the fridge that you've seen have the crear, if they could all be OIC enabled and talk to each other.
What's the UI?